Mr. Helmer, and then Mr. Mann.
The whole debate we have heard so far has focused to a very large extent on training and education, and of course these things are extremely important. But the solutions have mainly revolved around compulsion, for example, raising the school leaving age, forcing pupils to remain longer in school, and although we haven't mentioned it very much, by implication we're focusing on more and more and more government expenditure, and the cynical view would be that we're just trying to keep young people off the unemployment register by keeping them in school. We have considered, therefore, the supply side of the labour market, but we haven't really considered the demand side of the labour market. We're just assuming that if people are adequately trained, then they will fall into jobs. But if there are no jobs there for them, they will not. We may have a great number of school leavers with very fine degrees who are either flipping burgers in McDonald's or entirely unemployed. And it seems to me that at least part of our deliberations today should be looking at the demand side of the labour market. In fact, businesses will only invest, whether in fixed assets or in employees, if they see a prospect of making a return of economic growth. And therefore, I ask us to consider whether we should be considering more compulsion and more government spending, or whether we should consider measures that are primarily designed to stimulate the economy, because if we stimulate the economy, the demand for employees, the level of employment, will take care of itself. That is the issue, and I apologise for boring colleagues with what I say over and over and over again in this committee, but if we had lower taxes and less regulation, we would have more growth and more employment and fewer unemployed people.